This is my best run of BT Summit. Unfortunately, the mic was on in the background, so you can hear me, and you can hear some artifacts and stuff, but I'll just have to talk over it. Okay. So here you want to be aware of the trick where you unlock your scroll wheel and you bind the scroll wheel to single tap dodge. And then you just throw the scroll wheel and look forward and wait. Here it's important to get a nice high dodge so you don't have to climb so much on the next bit. This wasn't great, but I made it work. Just make sure you turn off auto dodge near the end here. It's not that important. You need to be more aware of the dodge pattern here so you don't fail. So pay attention to how I'm dodging in these forward sections. It's a little bit weird. Here, then here. Get up a little bit and then transition. And for this, it's definitely easiest looking at the wall, not away, at least for me. Otherwise, it pushes me off the wall every single time. I don't know why. The angles are just hard to understand. So here, just the more speed you have, the better you are on this part. So you can look up further and push harder. The faster you're going, you want to be, well, even if you're going slow, you want to be multiple dodging on this wall. I don't know what it is, but for some reason you just have to hit dodge, 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 dodge. Because if you try to single tap dodge on these walls, there's a good chance it'll glitch and just push you down. So you have to make sure you catch the dodge. So you see how I'm tap tap tap, tap tap tap, tap tap tap. Especially right here where on the straight part where the ramps are transitioning. On that black part down there. Here, just make sure you get good speed on the turns. You can just jump off right here, that's fine. And this part is just a good combination of the tap rhythm and moving your mouse back and forth. Just the right speed will start launching you upward. You just have to pay close attention to it. Have a good rhythm between moving your mouse and hitting A and D. If you fail right here, you can always drop down to this part and then just dodge backwards and then be ready to hit the key again to keep going up. Just like this. This goes higher than you think. It's really weird when you get up here. Because you have to be so focused on what you're doing, but you also have to be aware that this is in view. But if you focus too much on this, you fall. So you just have to be ready for this to be way in view, and then when it is, and you get over here, you turn this way, and you try to right dodge and get out this way. And that whole section back there, you want to make sure you get enough dodges so you're not going too fast to get through that part. Be careful on those transition parts. Be halfway through the blocks. And when you're going around that part, I think it's best just to turn outward and then right dodge, right dodge. I should go back through that. Yeah, right dodge, right dodge. Right dodge. Just keep turning the camera. So there I just got unlucky. That little part here where you have to dodge here is just funky. It's best when you get up here to turn rightward a little bit to push this way. This part was scary, but luckily I saved it. I was low there. Here I was just trying to get checkpoints. I died. These parts I like to think about facing inward as you hit the corner. Facing inward, whatever way the corner is, just facing that way to push into the corner. And then away from the corner, but you're pushing kind of like a triangle, like this goes that way. And then at that beginning there, you want to make sure you get a little bit of height because you're going to need it at the end. Usually you're high enough if you can see the glass. Speed is important because the less speed you have going through this whole thing, the lower you're going to be at the end. So always make sure you're not dragging too much in any section. There, really subtle. But sometimes you want to just ever so slightly hit the back, hit the D key as you're going through here to decelerate just a little bit if you're flying through here. Because if you're flying too fast and you push back, you're going to have so little time to catch this ledge and catch it well that it's not going to be worth it. You're going to die or you're going to catch this slowly. And I don't know, this is really hard to explain, but you just have to pay good attention to what ways I'm facing and which ways I'm extending. It all changes as you turn. This one is very difficult because this run feels like it's forever. So if you hit this good, you're in really good shape. This last part is always a little bit longer than you think to grab a hold of it. And it always makes you nervous because you don't want to miss it, but you have to be ready. The hardest parts are this part right here on the transition. Or not here, but right here. Making sure you hit this well. This part, making sure you hit this wall well. It's really hard to hit that right there. Right there. I mean, man, that's hard. And this, you really want to do the same thing here. These last few walls, you really want to just maximize your pushes to set you up in a good spot to hit the last wall. Again, here you can see just how small of a window I have, but how important it is to get along this wall. And this last wall here also, this wall's kind of weird because you would think you would look outward to extend, but turning outward actually slows you down. This is actually the ideal extend angle right here. It's really weird. It doesn't feel like it should be, but it is. And you can tell that because when you look here, you can see how this is at about a 45. And you see how my speed doesn't drop here. It's critical to getting that last wall done. And that's it.